Action. Okay. So hi, I'm Elaine.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Nice to meet you. Take a seat. So, welcome to Nevada Caregiver Support Center. Here we give support to people who are to older adults with memory problems, dementia, Alzheimer's, and their families. We offer counseling services, like medical support, as well as like caregiving training, I suppose. So welcome. Before we get started, I just have to give you some declarations. Like here, everything you say here stays here. You have full confidentiality. The only exception to that is I am a mandated reporter and I have a duty to warn. That means if you tell me of any abuse to vulnerable populations, so that's children, older adults, people with disabilities, I have to report that to the proper authorities. And also if you tell me of any intentions you or someone else has of hurting themselves, like yourself or someone else. Does that all make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Great. So what brings you in today?
So my grandma has dementia, or she just got diagnosed with dementia, and it's really hard because she really wants to stay at home, but she's starting to really lose her memory, and it's getting harder for us to for her to stay in the home, and we just would like some help with that. Trying to figure out what to do.
So what I'm hearing is she wants to stay at home, and you want to keep her at home, but you just need supports to learn how to do that. Okay, great. We do have some services I think will be good for you, but first I gotta orient you to this process. Like today's just we're not gonna get you any services today. It's just gonna be a little introduction. So what kind of symptoms does she have?
So we had a family event the other day, and we called her and was like, hey, you're ready to go, or we were leaving soon, and she's like, oh, what are you talking about? And she didn't really she didn't know what we're talking about, and she forgotten that. So even though we all knew for sure that we had told her that it was going on, just stuff like that. She just starts to forget certain things like that.
Yeah, she's just missing big chunks. Oh, that sounds very hard. Are you her main caregiver?
No, my mom is.
Okay. Are you a support? How are you involved in this process?
So I'm just one of the supporters. So I'm just here because my parents are busy and aren't allowed don't have a lot of free time to do this. So.
Okay, so you're gonna be playing a helping role. Okay, good. Do you know what her typical day looks like?
So she wakes up, makes her English muffin for breakfast, makes her coffee at 5 in the morning because her cat always wakes her up, and then then she smokes her cigarette because she does that all day long, and then watches the game shows, and then she just basically just hangs out at her house all day long, and then usually one of us goes and sees her. She is really independent, so she goes to the store, walks to the store a lot.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Does she have any, so is she alone for most of the day?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Are you, interested in, how's your family consider moving in with her, or,
We've considered, her possibly moving into our family, into our home, but we just possibly want, help doing that, help to make the transition easier, I guess.
Yeah, okay, so you want to make the transition easy for her and easy for you guys too. That's also very important.
Yeah.
Have you ever considered hiring help?
I don't know, but maybe not, just because there's so many of us, so we don't really need to.
So you feel your family can give good support?
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's great to hear. What's your, if you don't mind me asking, what's your financial status like?
It's really middle class. It'd be hard for us to put her in another home where she's where we have to pay for it.
Yeah.
It would be easier for her to come into our house, but it would be kind of hard just because we don't have a ton of money. But when there's so many of us, it might be a little bit easier.
Yeah, so what I'm hearing is you guys have the support in your family, and you don't think, a home. Yeah, if you feel it isn't the best choice, then you don't have to go for that. It sounds like you guys have a lot of family that can help. are some, like, how has this, like, whole process been for you? How are you and your family dealing with it?
It's just been hard for all of us because it's weird, like, watching her, like, her mental state deteriorate, and we're all watching it before our eyes, so that's been pretty hard, but, and, like, my aunt or my mom has to take her to doctor's appointments, which they don't, my aunt's work, but my mom doesn't, so it's a little bit easier for that, but it's been hard to, like, try and figure everything out, but, I think that the hardest part is definitely just watching her, like, not be the same person.
Oh, of course. That I can imagine it's heartbreaking. Like, have you received any other, have you guys searched for any services before this?
Not really, because we're just trying to figure out what exactly to do. Like I said, like, she just was recently diagnosed with dementia, and, like, she's honestly kind of in denial of it. So it's been hard, like, like, we can't really, like, do much because she doesn't really want the help, but, like, I think as us, we're just trying to figure out what we should do. That's why.
How long ago was she diagnosed?
Only like a couple months ago, but so it's been recent.
It's very new. How has your family changed, like, behavior-wise since the diagnosis?
Not much, because we're kind of just like, sorry, what was I gonna say? Not a lot, but I feel like it will start impacting us a little bit more. We all saw it. That's why I don't think it impacted us a lot, because we all could see it before she was even diagnosed.
So you saw it coming.
Yeah, but it still was pretty hard, just because knowing that it could get a lot worse than it is now.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Knowing that it's like she's gonna have to have a lot more help.
Has your grandmother's, like, symptoms